Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Todd from No Picks Podcast.
Good Tide, good family. It's Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so Joe, check this out. I found this clip on TikTok today, right? I really wanted us to react to it, right? So, you know what? I'm not gonna say much about it. I'm gonna play it. It's probably like a 40-second clip, and I think you and I are gonna have a lot to say about it. All right, so
All right,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
share out real quick, and it's probably gonna piss you off because it pissed me off.
If I came across a man that was making, say, 100 or 200,000 a year, but I could tell that he is on the path and he's clear with his purpose and he's clear with his vision, then I can work with that. I can absolutely be like, okay, I see where he's going and I see his determination. Let me see how I can help him multiply this, right? Because as the feminine energy, we come and we multiply everything we touch. Yeah. So as long as you're on the path, then I can help you multiply. But if you're not on the path and you're just drifting, dead weight, living day to day, then I can't build with that. Actually, you're gonna throw me off. You're gonna throw me down. My whole energy off, my whole balance, because now I'm being pulled into all your distractions of things that are not aligned.
And now you're pulled into your masculine, which is where we don't thrive. Nope. And I feel like a lot of the times people like there's so many talks inside of society talking about like how much money does a man need to make and we have responsibilities, and that's all very true. And I think that the answer to it is really just identifying, what do you need?
Yeah.
Like, you can't count on social media to tell you how much money your man needs to make. You've just got to do it.
If I came across a man.
So I felt like this clip was important for us to pull up or us to react to. Bro, yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts?
It saddens me to see where we've come to as a society as far as like relationships with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like the way that we just talk, the way that we see things so differently at times. But I don't know. It sounds like to me like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because I feel like I don't know if she said anything that was too controversial. Because if boy ain't on his path, then I guess she's like, I don't want to ride that train. But if he is on his path, I'll help him multiply that. So I don't know. I mean, that part makes sense. I mean, did you think, what you thought? Was she giving like another type of vibe?
All right. So she came out saying, if she meets a man, he's making 100 grand to 200 grand, she could work with him because he could multiply and become make more money.
Right.
So right then and there, if she meets a man and he's making 100 grand to 200 grand, okay, cool. Are you crazy? Like, yo, bro, when I hear stuff like this and I hear women say stuff like this on the internet, it makes me think that some women, right, that they don't actually have a realistic concept of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like to me, it sounds like she's talking about Monopoly. Like you hanging around your family and all y'all playing. She bought Park Ave yesterday. You bought, you know what I mean? Yeah. They got let out of jail the other day. You got to get out of jail free. This is absolute nonsense to me. Like when I listened to it, it offended me in a way where I'm like, does she not understand that
Clearly not
making bro, like, is it just me or do women like this? Women on the internet, I would say, do they not have an actual concept of money?
I don't think they do. I think the ones that we're talking about, I think they don't. They have no clue. You know what I mean? I bet you she couldn't even tell you a profession that makes that much money. Like, okay, you want that much money, what is that man likely going to be doing? They can't give you an occupation. You know what I mean? They won't really tell you what it is because they don't know. You know what I mean? So, no, they don't. And we've talked about this problem before where like there are women like this who get attention from men who might be making that money, but it's only for like a couple weeks or for a night. You know what I'm saying? Like they entertain them. You know, they do the parties on the yachts. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff. And then that becomes their expectation.
Right.
That is now their standard.
Right.
That is their standard now. And it's like, that's ridiculous. The bull, the high value man, if you want to call him that, but the bull who had money, who was entertaining you, just wanted the box, and he got that, and you had a good time. Everybody benefited, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
And
right.
it's moving up. But that is not everybody's standard. That is not the overwhelming majority of people's standard. So no,
Like
there's no awareness,
to
bro.
come in like, oh well, I'll take 100, 200 grand. Let's take that.
That'd be all right.
Let's take that concept. Let me bring up my trusty old female delusion calculator.
All right. Well, yeah, that's yeah.
Let's bring out, call her old Betsy, female delusion calculator. All right, here we go, right here. Old girl said, I'll take it. All right, let's just say she was maybe probably let's say she was probably her late 20s to late mid 30s, right? Let's just say that. So, but let's just take people from the age of 20, males in the US, from the age of 20, unmarried, right? From the age of 20 to 85. Let's go crazy, right? Any race. She's a black woman, but let's just say she's cool with any race. Any dude making 200 grand, she'll settle for, right? Because she can make a multiplier, right? He's making 200 grand, but her and her feminine energy and her feminine vibes, she can make a multiply, right? All right, cool,
Right.
gotcha. You can multiply this $200,000 man. Got you. Fair. Minimum height. Let's just say listen. Let's say 5'5". Most women ain't dating no dude that's 5'5".
That's too short. Just make them average.
What's
Just
average?
make them
What's
average.
average?
5'9".
5'9". All right, 5'9".
Yeah. Just make it average. Yep. So that'll at least
5'9". Let's exclude obese people or
Yeah.
leave obese people in.
No, we can leave them
Leave
in.
them in. All right, cool.
They might want them fit though.
Well, that's not a.
But
that's not a joint.
yeah.
But, all right, so 200 grand. Adam, you know what?
And they single, right? We made sure they
Oh,
single.
let me make sure.
Yeah, make sure they're not married. Yeah, nope, there it is.
I
Exclude
missed
married.
it.
Go back down. Yeah. Because that'll be more accurate. Unless she wants to go for a married man. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Exclude married men.
There it is.
Gotcha. Exclude married men. Let's do that.
I
So
bet.
what's the probability
for 200.
chance of her finding settling for a $200,000 man? Let's see.
Right.
And we got her
I'm
her
curious,
ideal
too, 'cause I
man,
don't know these
$200,000
numbers.
a year. At least she'll settle for him, right? Probability chance.
0.5%. That's wild.
She's a cat lady. She's a cat enthusiast. So
Yeah.
I say that to say this.
That's crazy to really think about that though, bro. A person making 200K is like that small of a percentage.
It's because women can say this shit. Some women can say this shit so flippantly because they don't have a concept of money, bro. Like they in my
Right.
when I saw this video, I commented on a thing. I'm like, yo, I feel like y'all just playing with monopoly money. Like they don't know what like. They have absolutely no idea, and it's so crazy to me, and it
Yeah.
pisses me off because
They
you're
don't.
shitting on the average everyday man because you're like, 200, that's not enough for me, but you
Right.
don't even know anybody. I doubt she makes 200 grand. You don't even know anybody that makes this kind of
Yeah.
money. You've never even been in the same room. It pisses me off because it's
No,
like
it's wild, bro.
they have these like crazy weird expectations of money when it's like, okay, cool. So what you going to multiply him to? So instead of a 0.51% man, what the fuck are you going to change him to with your feminine vibes? You're going to change him to a what? A percentage of a decimal of a percentage of a person because you're just so awesome and your vagina is sunshine? Come on, man. It pissed me off. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
I think she believes
maybe
that,
this got
to
to
be
me
honest.
more than it got to you. Because when I hear her say,
No, yeah.
you know what, I can settle for a dude making 100 to 200 grand. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
you're settling for a guy that's already rare in and of himself.
Extremely rare. Yeah. No, you're so right, bro. It's true. And they continue to talk and they speak with such conviction too. Like you would really want to believe the Kool-Aid. You need to sip it and just enjoy it because they talk with so much conviction.
Like they just everywhere.
It's
you ever
crazy.
see the South Park? Not South Park. You ever see the Family Guy episode where the boy James Woods is on there and they dropping little they got it's this joke where he's picking up candy off the ground. They're trying to like lure him into some place, but he loves M&Ms. So Peter's dropping M&Ms. And he's like, oh, piece of candy, oh, piece of candy. Ooh. So he's like following the trail and he gets trapped in like some cage, right? And it's like, bro, women like this think that these dudes making all
Yeah.
this fucking money are just like, oh, piece of candy, oh, piece of candy, oh, piece of... Like they're just
Yeah.
everywhere, bro. You just go
Pretty
outside and be
much.
like, what do I want today? Ah, dude making
They do, bro. They do.
$500,000 a year, or a dude making $1,005,000 a year. I'll take the million. Take it. It's like y'all live in a world of pure fucking delusion, and no one makes this kind of money. You don't make this kind of money. No one you knows make this kind of money, and the people who do make that kind of money are a tiny slither of a percentage of people. And odds are you've never met this person. So for you to say, "Oh, I'll just settle for this dude making 100, 200," it pisses me off because I'm like, I know what kind of money I make, and I worked really hard to get here. It took me all my life to get here, and for you to kind of just be like, well, I'll settle for you, but if I meet you, then I'll multiply your money. Like, what the fuck are you going to do? Make me a nice bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich in the morning and say, hey, there you go. You can't help me. What are you talking about?
If you're lucky, you'll get that though. You know what I mean? Like you got to make sure you make that an expectation now, because otherwise she look at you sideways, expecting to make a sandwich or some breakfast. So, no, that's real, and that's what's always missing from these conversations too. Is like, what are you offering? You know, I mean, I know that they hate that question, but so much of it is just me. What I can do, what I want. It's just like, shorty, like, do you qualify for that man? You know what I mean? Like, do you honestly qualify for that man? And these type of women for me are going to be single by choice. I put them in that category, single by choice, because you just can't find a man. The irony, right, of the man that they want just being a figment of their imagination. You know what I mean? Like,
all other men have to suffer because of this idea of a guy that you have, because you saw NBA YoungBoy taking his girl out to fogo the child or something, and it's like, oh well, why can't I get me an NBA YoungBoy? Why can't you? Like, wait, what? Like, and bro,
Cheesecake Factory.
Like,
what? We ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory.
Make $35,000 a year in the U.S. The majority of people make that,
right? And
it's like.
And that's before tax.
I don't get where this like weird sense of, like, I promise you, bro, when you talk to these women that make, none of them make that kind of money. They don't make the kind of money. But how about this? I got a question for you, Joe. We looked up the statistics just now. The guy that she wants is 0.51% of the population, right? Do you think she's a 0.5? Do you think she's a 0.51% woman?
From what I've seen, all I've seen is flags. So I'm likely to say not really, but also if we're rating her, like, no, for me, she wouldn't be.
She's a woman that you or I could realistically get. She's a woman that, based off what I saw, listen, if I saw you walking down the street with her, it wouldn't blow my fucking mind. I wouldn't be like, what the fuck, what's he doing with her? No, I would be like, this makes sense. Yeah. Joe could be with her. But there are some women that are just like so gorgeous and so beautiful. I'd be like, Joe, I don't know what the fuck you did to be with her, bro, but like, this ain't it. Like, you gotta track her location, read her fucking emails, read her text messages, because this is only a matter of time. She ain't that.
If you know some of these people in her DMs, you already know what's going on. Like, Drake done try to holler at her. She got a Chris Brown photo. Like, you gotta watch her, shorty.
I'm sorry, chick. You ain't no 0.5% woman. I promise you not. Them niggas out there ain't checking for you. The one, like, they not. I'm sorry. I'm upset. I'm a little upset with you. I can multiply.
No. I mean,
like, he's already up there. He's that guy already. He's that guy in a room of 100 dudes. He's the best one for the most part. Y'all get a weird inflated sense of yourself and be like, yo, you know what? All these dudes on the internet are millionaires. They're not. Most of them are broke. Them Hellcats are getting repoed like this. Them fucking niggas is going into foreclosure like this.
There's a lot of capping. It's
all capping. So these women like this, right? Not all, right? Because I know plenty of women that's just like, okay, cool. They know what time it is, and they cool with just making a life with a dude making 50, 60, 70 grand, right? But these women like this think that the guys are out here just caking up, and they're all fucking lying. Just like all you women on the internet talking about something, y'all all make 100 grand. Y'all fucking lying. They all
over the internet, right? You would think there were so many women who make six figures
because they lying.
They all over the internet.
They're making six figures aspirationally because they got a dream, and so they will be eventually making six figures. But y'all be lying, because that's not that many women make that kind of money. Yeah. Not that many men make that kind of money. But I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but I'm sorry. It just pissed me
Brody.
off.
I get it, man.
That was it.
Yeah, I get it, bro. I absolutely get it, Brody. Well, listen, family, what y'all think? What do you guys feel on this matter? Do you think that women just have very low knowledge of how money works and how much different professions. Like, are women just delusional about income? Like, do they not understand how it works and what the average income in the world, but just in the country is? Like, I don't think they do, and it's kind of frustrating. And they are pricing themselves out of potential partners once again, right? It's like we're back at that point again. So let us know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share, comment, engage. We've loved the engagement in the past couple weeks. Please continue to engage. We love the support. And
Until next
that's
time.
it, right? Until next time. All right.
It's pissing me off, man. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I got